Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to try a Polo Red Parfum by Ralph Lauren. So I got a nice little sample of the new Polo Red Parfum. There's nothing much in that thing. There's a little cardboard with a picture of what the bottle looks like. This Parfum, woody ambery, though there's no amber that fragrance, so it's not a woody ambery fragrance at all. It's more of a woody oriental. And there's that little QR code, which usually I think it's nice, but I'm just curious, decided to take a look at it. So what I found was this page, which is like a shirt, whatever, for women. It's weird that it's what they show. I would have expected some kind of page like Ralph's Club. There was a nice little page and marketing and stuff. So I was thinking maybe it was something nice like that, or maybe even just a page to buy the fragrance. But no, something that don't have anything to do with it. Anyway, nothing really written inside. So let's try to smell. It's a nice sweet fragrance. Not too sweet fragrance, but the red line from Polo, I think it's really good for a sweet fragrance. It's different. Picking up some blood orange. There's a note of absinthe, but not wormwood. For me, when I look at it, there's a note of absinthe, and there's the little glass with the green liquid in it. So it's really not like the plant wormwood, but the drink. I had some years ago, but I don't think it really smelled this. Well, maybe a little bit. And the sweetness, I would say maybe it's terrible, but it's a little bit of it as a note. I'm gonna pick up some bergamot. I think there's some mint in it. Maybe it's part of the absinthe note, but or something fresh and minty. And then paper, that's all I'm picking up. On my skin, in the top note, I was picking up a good amount of blood orange and a good amount of Opoponax. I was picking up also a little bit of pink pepper, a little bit of bergamot, and a little bit of absinthe. The heart notes, I was picking up a good amount of Opoponax, a little bit of absinthe, a little bit of lavender, a little bit of cedar. In the base note, I was picking up a lot of Opoponax, good amount of cedar, and a little bit of musk. I think it's really nice. The note of Opoponax is really a rare note, and it's really a cheap ingredient. It's like a poor man's myrrh or something like that in some place, or a word that looks like that, and it's usually like a cheap way to replace myrrh, and myrrh is expensive, but Opoponax is really cheap. And it's crazy we don't see it so often in fragrance because it's really nice, really interesting note. I think it was extremely well used in that creation. Usually I have a bottle of it, so I know what it smells, and it's really intense, has some kind of medicinal smell to it, but it's not there in that fragrance. It was just used perfectly in the mix. Projection is average, little bubble around me. People were able to pick it up. Longevity was really good. It was 12 plus hours. And when I look at the rating on Fragrantica, there's only one person that says that it lasted less than 12 hours, and it was still in the 7 to 12 hours. And everyone else said that it lasted over 12 hours. So I think pretty sure it's gonna last a long time on your skin. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are bergamot, blood orange, and pink pepper. Heart notes are absinthe, lavender, and orris. The base notes are Opoponax, musk, and cedar. And before I go with the other breakdown, I think it's really, really, really good. If you like the line, you absolutely need to go check it out. Even appreciate the line, you should check it out. It has a good chance to be your favorite one from the line. I will still go with Polo Red Intense. That's easily number 2. And if your favorite is the Extreme, like a lot of people, would probably enjoy this one more. Probably. Now, where I would see this fragrance? Fits pretty well in the same place as every other Polo Red fragrance. Though this one, I think, would be in all the Polo Red, the one that will be better as a business fragrance. I still don't think it would be a good business fragrance, but I think it could work, especially if you're younger. every younger guy wear sweet fragrance, so it's gonna be good as a sweet fragrance for a business purpose. Don't won't put it in that category. And as a dating fragrance, I think will be really great, really unique. It won't have a crazy projection, so maybe not as a clubbing fragrance, but on a date, even if you go like on a long date, it lasts a lot of time, so it would be good. In a winter summer spectrum, I would say more in the middle. Might be too intense for summer, though you could put less spray and make it work. Won't really cut through the cold in winter, but this winter was so hot that I think you would have been able to make it work, but it's really in between. And as an everyday fragrance, has a little bit of the freshness as the typical everyday fragrance. I would say it's a bit too sweet to really fit specifically in that category, but you could pull it off pretty easily. Lasts the whole day. Price is pretty good. I mean, it's like all those Polo fragrances that have relatively a good price. Now it's new, so it's probably expensive at discounters, but you will probably be able to get it for cheaper sometime. So it will be probably moderately priced. So it will be good as an everyday fragrance. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. Also, if you're a big fan of the note of Opoponax, tell me which fragrance you love with that note. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.